Hey guys, today I'm going to make a little video about ADHD. I was diagnosed actually only a few months ago, and I had always been kind of a, straight A student, high achiever, really I guess I thought I was focused and dedicated and things like that. So it was really surprising to me when I got diagnosed, but what happened was I couldn't really concentrate in school and I thought something was wrong with me. Um, And the really, I guess, telltale sign was that I was going through a test and I did all the problems on a page except for one of them, and I thought I did really well on the test, and then I got it back and I was like, I didn't even do this question and I hadn't even seen it, or I don't even know. And so then I guess that kind of disconnect, because ADHD is where something in your brain is talking to something in your brain. I don't know the science, and then some of the stuff falls through, and in regular people it goes through. So yeah, I'm incredibly forgetful. I have to make lists all the time, but then I forget to use my lists, or I lose my lists. I'm pretty unorganized, but then I get upset that I'm disorganized. um, I don't know, my emotions are kind of all over the place. What else? Okay, in terms of, I guess, ADHD, another one of the symptoms is kind of social interactions. And for me, I have to think about what I'm gonna say while the other person's talking, and then they're talking derails my thoughts, and then I can't remember what I said. This happens in English class all the time. I'll be raising my hand and we call on each other and stuff, right? And then I'll want to say something, but then it gets to me and I completely forgot. So I have to write it down. This happens all the time if I don't write it down. And even sometimes while I'm writing it down, I forget what I was thinking about. Um, in terms of social interactions, I got distracted. um, yeah, in terms of social interactions, I guess my thing is I have trouble deciding which eye to look at when people are talking. I guess I'm really bad at eye contact in general, for this very reason. I don't feel very comfortable giving strong eye contact. Um, so then I'll glance at someone, and then if I'm looking at them for too long, then I start to look at their eyes, and I'm like, which one do I look at? And then I can't even focus on what they're saying because I just don't know which eye to look at. Um, a lot of times I have the intention of doing something, but then I forget and do completely the other thing. I'll go upstairs to grab something and I won't have that thing, and I'll get distracted and do other things, and I may not even go back downstairs. I don't know. I just, the way I think of it is a train of thought getting completely derailed and crashing into everything. And okay, I'm on meds, right? And they help you focus, but sometimes you focus on the wrong thing. I can get really focused to what do I get focused on? I don't know, random Wikipedia articles, or Facebook, something, and I'm so focused, and my concentration is so dead on, but then it's not very helpful because yeah, in that case I do want my thoughts to be derailed so then I can go back to what I'm supposed to be doing. um I guess one thing for ADHD is that I'm not very fidgety, but they still say I have ADHD. I don't know, I'm not a doctor. But one thing I guess is that I always am really fidgety. Well, whoa, I'm totally contradicting myself. No, I'm not very fidgety, but one thing I do is I pick my nails a lot and do things with my hands, which I guess kind of qualifies. I just never really thought about it because I always, imagine someone bouncing their leg, or they can't sit still, or they're I don't know, doing something like that. So I just pick my nails and stuff, and I don't know. So that's my habit. What else do I do? There was something else, but I forgot. I should have written it down. It was something about picking my nails or something. Hold on. I remembered. I very often, I know this happens to kind of everyone for some degree, I'll be on my phone and I'll wonder where my phone is. I guarantee this happens at least once a day. usually more. And sometimes I'll be on the phone and then I'm like, where's my phone? And then it's like in my hand, and then I like have my glasses on my face and I'm like, where are my glasses? They're on my face. And I know this happens to everyone, but it happens to me more than other people. I forget to feed my goldfish. That's just another thing. Poor little guy. He's been living for over 3.5 years though. So, I mean, I've had him for what? Okay, so you'll never believe what just happened. I saw that the timer had restarted. It's because I like paused the recording and then started again, and I thought that it had stopped on its own because I forgot that I had stopped and restarted it. Oh my gosh. Um, as you can tell, my meds wear off after a certain amount of time in the day, and it's pretty late, so yeah. Um, I find that like my mood, because I have ADHD, and okay, story. Um, Background of ADHD. They think that like I was just, I was smart, and so like I was able to overcome my ADHD. But then I got to a certain point, like during high school, and like the end of high school, and I just couldn't deal with it anymore, and everything got to be too much, and then it just like snowballed, and yeah. And the point of that was, I don't know, something about my goldfish. See, this is pretty much like whenever I talk to someone, this is what it's kind of like. I don't know, I can read something and then not even remember what I was reading. And I actually like read it. Like I, say the words in my head. I like highlight, I take notes and things like that. And then I have no idea what the reading was even about. And same with conversations, like someone will say something and I'll reply something and then I won't even know what I replied. And then I don't know what the other person said either. And then I have to say, wait, what? And they're like, what? And I don't know, it's just kind of awkward, I guess. Oh, I remember. Okay. So, it's a miracle. I don't know, because I was always sort of high achieving when I like started not achieving as highly. I got really upset with myself, and yeah, so like I'm usually in a worse mood when my meds have like worn off for the day, and I get like really like crotchety, and like I just am in a worse mood because I feel like I can't focus and I feel like I can't do anything. So yeah, ADHD, I don't know. Yeah. If I guess it's just I'm not your typical, you usually think like hyperactive, like 10-year-old boy or something like that when you think ADHD. But it can be people who are like mostly, or who seem calm, and like, it doesn't mean you're stupid or anything. It just means you kind of are wired a little differently. Arguably faulty, but arguably like cooler. I don't know. I think it's kind of like my sense of humor though, and it kind of makes me who I am. It's just like helped me function on it, I guess. So yeah, if you kind of have the symptoms like I said, or some of the other ones, like being more fidgety, things like that, I don't know, it's worth at least talking to someone like a doctor or something, because they do say ADHD is way overdiagnosed, but then there are people who argue that it doesn't even exist, and so it's like, I don't know, like a lot of people don't believe that I have it because I'm smart. It's like, really? So anyway, good luck with your endeavors and stuff, and yeah, thank you for watching. I hope this has been, I guess, educational, entertaining, something like that. This has basically just been like a lot of minutes of me forgetting things and then remembering them later and going on lots of tangents. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you. Have a good day, night, week, life.